Hi there, and welcome to the Everyday Entrepreneur Podcast, where I, Caitlin Fritz, help you reach your entrepreneurial potential. Together, we can build your dream social impact business so that you can leave a legacy beyond your 9-to-5. Hello. Welcome to this episode of Everyday Entrepreneurship. I am so thrilled to have you here. This is a bonus episode. Ka-chow! I think that was more like a ka-chow, kabam that got blended into both. I'm sorry about that. That shocked your ears. But I am so excited to share some behind the scenes building of my new program. I want to share with you why I am building this new program, how it's different than some of the things I've launched before, and what this program is all about. So it's not just sharing what it is, but some of the mindset and processes I've used to build out a new program for 2024. So if you're just listening, my name is Caitlin Fritz. I have worked with entrepreneurs across the world in workshops, accelerator programs, incubator programs, and in one-to-one coaching to really build, grow, and scale their venture. So I've worked with solopreneurs from the Bahamas to businesses in Sudan, from tech for good in Durham, UK, to product-based businesses in Durham, North Carolina. And what I really love doing is taking a founder-first approach to building an authentic business that has impact at its heart. I have been probably the past 2 years doing a lot of, I would call it more closed door workshops. So different programs and learnings for different universities, accelerators, like I mentioned, business development programs. And now I want to take it and share it with you. I have trialed some new curriculum, educational tools, and I realized that every entrepreneur should be able to communicate the value of their business. So many entrepreneurs get lost in the weeds of what they're doing that they're not connecting with individuals on why they're doing it, how they're doing it, and how they are building the future of their business. So that's why I created this brand new program, Findable and Fundable. This program will be my first live group program, and my goal is that you stop selling your business short. This program is for founders and small business owners who really want to increase their visibility and their pitching skills for investment, partnership, or clients. And I'm going to be sharing with you a business and visibility toolkit so that you can be comfortable and confident sharing the value of your business, whether it's to one person or to 100. And why I started this program is I've been giving pitching workshops, like I mentioned, and I realized that a pitch only goes so far. I've worked with entrepreneurs and they come up afterwards saying, creating a pitch still feels really overwhelming and daunting. Or I'm not a natural public speaker. My communication skills don't do my venture justice. Or one of my personal favorites is I'm constructing a business pitch, but I also have 400 other things to do to prepare for these client meetings, investment meetings, and other things to do to run my business day to day. So I designed Findable and Fundable to really allow you the space to not only build an incredible show-stopping way to communicate your business value, but also sharing that value to the world and amplifying your message. My goal through this program is to really support you in becoming a thought leader by leveraging communication and really allow you to confidently pitch your business in its best light without a copywriter and without a designer. And my very, very top goal for you to be prepared for pitching with a personalized toolkit that you can adapt to any scenario. So whether you're at a cocktail party or on stage, you will be able to share the value of your business. So you might be asking, well, how do I know if this is for me? Like, how do I know if this time investment, money investment is worth it? Well, this is for you if you're at the point where you really want to grow your business and present the value you are offering in the best light. And you have at least 90 minutes a week, because we are going to be meeting live for 90 minutes once a week for 4 weeks to dive into your business development and your communication strategy. And my goal is to give you the processes as well as the toolkits for you to be findable and fundable in this ever crowded space. Now, you don't just have to take my word for it. I've given similar workshops, but nothing as detailed and as robust as this. I had one previous client come to a 60-minute workshop, and she said that was the best pitch prep presentation I've ever seen. And I've seen a few over the past couple of years. Another one is when a tech entrepreneur came to me and said that was the best effing pitch presentation I've ever seen. So I'm really proud of the work I do, and it's going to be customized to the group. So this is the first time I mentioned I'm doing a group program. This is because I want you to learn from each other. It's really fun, exciting, and also gives you that sense of community when you are going through these processes together. You're not alone, and I know sometimes as a small business owner, it can be incredibly lonely. So each week, we're going to be covering a different area of visibility, pitching, and public speaking. So it's perfect whether you're looking to present professionally, like I mentioned, to clients, to corporates, but also personally at different kind of events if you're looking to expand your repertoire into speaking and engagement. So when is this kicking off, you might ask? It's coming out in February. There's a whole landing page about this workshop. And like I mentioned, it's a group program. So I'm going to be keeping it quite small and intimate. So if you are interested, definitely register or sign up for my newsletter where you will get some behind the scene tips. And for those who will register early or who are on the wait list, you're going to get some special bonuses as a thank you from myself. Because like I mentioned, this is the first time I'm running it. I'm going to need your feedback to make these programs better, more robust, and more engaging for future groups. So as a thank you, I'm going to be giving you a free pitch audit one-on-one, where we can deep dive basically in a custom coaching call into your pitch, your script, your slides, and your visibility strategy. And that's worth a couple $100 buckaroos, I must say. So you're getting a really great deal. And also, it is a huge thank you from myself to you for taking part. And think of this as an investment in yourself, in your business. If you are able to communicate your business clearly in Q1, imagine the ripple effects this will have in your marketing, in your pitching, in your public speaking for the rest of 2024. So there will be payment plans available. And if you want to learn more, just drop me a line and we can always jump on a one-to-one call where I can explain it. But like I mentioned, the webpage will be in the show notes because I'm too excited not to share. And I'm going to be real with you because on Everyday Entrepreneurship, we're real. I'm a little nervous. I've done one-to-one pitching support as well as one-to-many in university settings and accelerators. This is a bit of both. So I think there's going to be a huge amount of energy coming from the cohort, and we're going to be doing this together. So if you're like me, you're probably iterating new ideas. This is my first new idea of 2024. So if you want more details on what you're going to walk away with, or if you have any questions, drop me a line and be on the lookout because like I mentioned in an earlier episode, my goal for 2024 is to simplify my offerings to really provide you the best experience and the best results possible. So I won't be launching Findable and Fundable again until the second half of the year after we take these learnings, get some feedback. But if you want weekly learning lab calls where we're going to be deep diving into these elements, unlimited Voxer coaching with me and the cohort members, as well as that pitching audit one-on-one, then please sign up for the waitlist. So that's it. It's a new product. It's a new offering. I'm excited to share with you the results. Obviously, I'm going to be transparent on here because we're nothing but real. And yeah, I'd love to hear, what you're offering in 2024. What are you sharing? Is there anything that I can share with my email list, my groups? Because we are all in this together. I'm way for collaboration over competition. Thanks again for listening, and I look forward to sharing with you our normal scheduled contents of tips, tricks, techniques, and inspiration next week on the Everyday Entrepreneurship Podcast. So, goodbye for now. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Everyday Entrepreneurship. To stay tuned and most up to date, subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. You can follow me, Caitlin Fritz, on Instagram. And if you have any questions about building your business with impact, drop me an email with the link in the show notes. This podcast is produced by the great people at the Podcast Boutique. I look forward to catching up with you next week. See you then.